Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to Ranch Sim Southwest Edition. Now, I've done a little bit of work. I have done some stuff. We need 23 more planks in there. So I thought as we go and add the 23 planks that we need, and then I figure what we can do is, we can actually go into town and sell the rest of them off, basically. So let's just throw what we need in here. There we go. Can we actually insert into the... we can't insert into the base, but we can insert into here. Okay, so we'll grab that. How many more do we need? We need another... what's another 9 planks, basically. So it's not that many. This is 8 here, so this will be all right. But this is only for this section though, so I don't know what we need for all the other stuff as well. So let's just throw that stuff there. We'll throw you in there. We'll get you there, and we'll wander in the front here, I guess, in through here. And I don't think, can we insert those? I think that's probably about it, isn't it? No, it says we still need another... there we go. We'll get those up there. We just can't reach them. That's the problem, because we need... what do we got left now? Another 3. Because we need... there we go. We can get you in there. We can hopefully get you up there. And then there's one more to go, I think. Is there? Yeah, one more to go. And then we need some concrete and some metal. So what I thought we could do is probably sell off some of that stuff. So if we grab that, go and insert this wherever it needs to go. I don't know where it needs to go. Can you see a spot here anywhere? Don't know. I can't see a spot anywhere where it might need to go. It says we need one more. Could it be in here? No, it's not in there. Could it be in there somewhere? I don't know. So we can leave this one down here. It might be in, yeah, there we go. It's in the stairs. All right, cool. So we've got all of our planks. We need 80 concrete and 15 metal in there. But what I thought we could do is load all of this stuff up on a trailer and probably go and sell it all, I reckon. I'm not sure how much we're going to get out of it. I'm hoping a decent amount of money. But we'll see when we get there. If we can drive the trailer into the drive-through, might be able to sell it all off of the trailer. So let's load that on as well. And then we need to go and find some hunting spots, because selling meat and stuff like that also makes you some pretty good money, as well as making sausages and stuff. But we really need a house before we can do any of that. So... yeah, plenty to go. Cheese and sausages and stuff like that was always a really good way to make money in this. So I'm hoping that we can make a fair bit of money out of that, because we want to buy some stuff for crops. Basically, we want to get some crops in the ground first, and then after we've got the crops in the ground and we're starting to look after those, then I think we might grab animals. What do you reckon? Let me know what you guys think, but we should be able to put that in there. It is 7:08, so it's going to be a pretty dark run down there. 80 and 15. 80 and 15. Let's turn our lights on and head out of the ranch. Now, I was when I was doing some of that wood cutting and stuff like that, bloody sandstorm came through, and it was crazy. It was such a it was just I was over in that copse of trees that we were cutting down in episode 1, and I could not see the ranch from there. And I had to use the map to try and get myself back to the ranch. That's how bad the sandstorm was. So, and I've been in one of those. I used to work in the Strzelecki Desert in Australia, which is up near the middle of Australia, but or up in sort of the north east corner of South Australia. And I worked in the gas fields up there for a couple of years, and I experienced a couple of serious sandstorms, and I've got to tell you guys, crazy, absolutely freaking crazy. Right, around here we go. We'll go into the store here. Go into the general store and we'll see if we can actually sell these off. So let's just park there. I don't know how I'm going to go getting out, but alright, I'm glad that the store is open and not closed. Oh, electronics, laptops, monitors, kitchen appliances. Let's go into here and let's go into sell. So wood planks, $15. That's probably all right. Let's $15 a stack. We might as well sell them all, I reckon. There we go. We'll sell all of those, and that gives us a balance of $1,000, which is pretty cool. I don't think there was anything that we wanted to buy from there, but we do want to go to the hardware store. And if I can back this out. There we go. A little bit of Simmy back in there. Spurk would be impressed. No. Alright, round we go. And we've jackknifed. Okay, it was going alright. It was going alright, but it's not now. How are we doing on fuel in the car? Pretty good. Alright, so we've got to go and find some hunting areas as well, because we need to be able to hunt some animals. Come on, slow. Jeez, they're slow. Is that the hardware store there? No, that's the diner. This one here is the hardware store. So let's tuck into here. Like that. And let's go and have a squiz at what this is going to cost. That's the paint shop. Okay, cool. All right, what's this going to cost us? So we need 15 metal plates. So if we get 2 of those, and I think it was 80 bags of concrete, wasn't it? I can't remember, or it was 80 concrete or something, I think. So if we get a couple of those, now we've got the cheap table saw. The luxury table saw is $750, and it would save me a hell of a lot of time. However, at this point in time, I'm not going to do that because, yeah. No, I'm definitely not going to do that at this point in time. There's a ladder in there. There's some other stuff. We'll get the electric sausage stuffer and the meat grinder and all that stuff a little bit later on. There's an inflatable mattress. Let's purchase one of those as well. And I think that's probably about all. And then there's all the fireworks and stuff, which we had an absolute ball doing with, there we go. We had an absolute ball doing on, have I got a flashlight? There we go, I do. On a New Year's Eve stream, we let off a whole pile of fireworks on a New Year's Eve stream in Ranch Sim. And we had an absolute ball. Thank you to Christina, who was there to help me set up the fireworks and stuff. Crazy girl. Okay, let's throw you in there, and we'll get this, and we'll throw this in here, like so. We'll head back to town. We'll head back home, and we'll set up the bed, and now we should be able to sleep the night as well. Alright, off we go. Cool. I am keeping my eye out for animals, but I'm not seeing any, so probably got to go off the beaten track to find them. Although we can go up and do that. The hunter's up there on to the right, so we probably can go up and do his quest as well. And it'd be nice to get a rifle out of him, wouldn't it? I'm trying not to. I think you can drift these cars really easy. Like really easy. Okay, we should be getting to, yeah, we are. There's our driveway over there, so I think we picked the right ranch. I'm happy with the spot that we picked. It does have a fair few trees on it, which is what we're probably going to have to use to make some money and stuff, which is really good. But yeah, because I'm recording this before I've got pretty well almost a week of videos to go up before the first one of these goes up, so let's just pull into here like so, and we'll jump out of there. Now we'll turn the lights off as well. Don't want to leave those lights on. Let's grab that tent and let's place it out here. We're just going to sleep out here. There we go. Have a big snooze. There we go. All right, so we are up. And it looks like a bit of a sandstorm might be coming through again. Yeah, it looks that way. Let's grab that. Insert that into there. There's 50. Did we? Yeah, we did. Let's insert that into there. We'll leave this bag down here for now. There we go. And that has got to go into here. That is 10. And we've got another 10 metal there to go in. All right, so put you down here. Why don't you want to go anywhere there? What's going on? Huh, there we go. All right, so we now have a house. Yay. All right, that's a bonus. And we've got a little storage area in there to put sausages in and stuff. And we should have a little upstairs area that has a bed in it. So we did kind of waste $15, which was an entire packet of timber, to be honest, but that's okay because at least we have that. All right, lovely. Sleeping and saving. Yes, indeed. Okie dokie. So that is our house. Is there light switches in here or the light? Here we go. There's light switches there. So we'll turn the light switches on. What the hell have we put on our wall? A picture of roses. I bought I do a bit of gardening and stuff for work. Well, quite a lot of gardening for work, in fact. And I've been deadheading roses and stuff, but I've been to some of my sites that have lots of roses and cutting them off. And making a little bunch of roses for the little one and bringing them home to her, and she just absolutely loves them, like she adores them. All right, so we've got our house up. What do we need to do next? Well, I think the next thing that we probably need to do is we are going to build ourselves, we've built ourselves the that farmhouse there, I think. Yeah, that one there. But that was the cheapest resources. But what we need to do as well is we're going to have to build ourselves a barn at some point. And we're going to have to build ourselves a chicken coop, which is going to be 65 wood planks, 35 metal. We could do a small coop for now. And that'll be for 5 hens. It might be a good start because it'll allow us to do some stuff. We can build ourselves a well with 20 concrete and 6 planks, which will probably be a really good idea. It goes on. The list goes on. Food troughs, lamps, wall lamps, preserving bin for meat, which is probably something that we're going to have to build inside the thing. How much does that cost us, actually? 16 wood planks and 18 metal. So planks are going to be a pretty big thing to do. Training paddock for training horses. A granary we're going to have to build at some point, which is going to cost us 125 metal and 50 concrete. Shoosh. And 150 metal for that. We will eventually, once we get some animal sheds up and stuff like that, we will eventually throw in a windmill as well. So we've got a honey extractor there. We've got a log rack. So where are we going to build? cactus and a heart leaf. So there's some decorations here as well. All right, wood shelves, which would be good. Eagle statues. All right, whereabouts would be a good place for us to build? We want to build a workshop. And I'm thinking workshop-wise, I'm thinking of sort of building it around about here somewhere. So if we can drop it in there, I do wonder though whether or not it kind of doesn't get rid of the grass, does it? If we can build ourselves a decent little workshop in here, probably make it a little bit deep like that. And I don't know whether to do the food production inside or out here. We don't want to do a greenhouse at the moment though, do we? We want to probably build some wood floors, some wood walls in here. So we'll throw one in there and one in there. I think we want probably some windows in here, so we might offset the windows and we'll throw that in there like that and that one in there like that. Now we probably also need a wall with windows in it. Can we do a windowed wall? There's a door frame which is going to go in the front of our workshop here like so, and a wooden door which will go in there. What else are we going to build? Well, there's our roofs. There's our windowed frames. So we'll put a window in there. Put a window in there. A couple of windows in here like this. There we go. And one in there as well. And we need one more wall as well. So, which is back here, isn't it? Right there. Which we'll throw in there. All right, cool. So that gives us that bit. Now, what kind of roofs are we going to put on here? Got stairs there. We could do an up foundation ramp, wood gate. A wood gate frame would actually probably be better, wouldn't it? So if we go into here and if we how do we destroy stuff? Because what I'd rather do is probably put a big door in here. Like put a wood frame in here instead. So how do we demolish? We do it with that, don't we? Destroy that, and destroy that. Might even make it a little bit narrower, I think. How big's this? How big's this wall frame that we're going to do? Our gate frame. Oh, it's okay. So we can put it in the middle, and then wood gate like that. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better, and then we'll just put a window frame in there like that. And I think we're going to have to. I think we're also going to have to. Come on, there we go. I think we're going to have to also put some of these in as well. So put one in there. One in there, although our workshop doesn't really need it, does it? Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to forget about putting window frames in because we're not actually we're just making a workshop, so it can be breezy. We're out in the desert, right? So we'll open that up as well. And that should be okay. That'll be a nice, massive workshop, but we're going to need to get rid of all of this. We're going to need to get rid of all of this grass. Do we? If we do that, then we lose the floors and stuff, which is no good. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? Where's our floor? Right there. We'll throw you in. And then what else do we need? Oh, man. I'm just... there we go. We need that and that in there. All right, cool. Wall, roof-wise, I think we'll just go... that. Up here. Spin that around. No, spin around, please. Dude, come on. You can get on there. Maybe we need to go outside to do it. Right, I'm going into first person view because it might actually be a bit easier. There we go. So we'll just put the roof up here. Oh. Come on, you can do it. There. We'll put this one up here. Like that. And I don't know what to put in there. Probably that. Like so. Put that up there like that. If I can find the right spot. There we go. And there. And let's find the right spot again. Can't get in there. Can be a little bit touchy. There we go. Now we need roof triangles. So we need that to put up there. That looked a bit strange, didn't it? Oh no, that's got to go up there, doesn't it? Like that. And then that one can go in like... Actually, this is the... We've got to make sure that it's the right side. Like so. And I think there should be a right triangle wall, which I'm assuming it's talking about from outside. There we go. Up there and up there. Like so. Then we need... It's a short wall. That up the top there. Probably not until we put a wall in, I'm guessing. Okay, so that's on there. And we'll put a window up here. And we'll put a window out here as well. And then we'll go back into here. And if you're not looking down, you're in Strife. We'll put you up there. And we'll put you up there. Like that. There we go. This is going to be our workshop. Do we have beams? I don't know whether we have beams. It doesn't look like we do. So I would have liked to have thrown a couple of beams in here as well. Right. But we will, we should build ourselves a greenhouse as well at some point in time, shouldn't we? So that's it. Right. Let's go back to hand, and this is going to be a little area now. We're probably going to have to... So that takes 6 wood planks, so we're going to need to get a whole pile of extra wood planks, but I don't think it's going to delete the grass, so I think what we're going to have to do... Let's go and chop up some wood planks for now. We'll head out and we'll get the... actually, we'll leave those trees there and we'll head out to these ones over here. Seeing as how we've got a big cluster over here. And we'll just park in here and we'll just grab some. There we go. And we'll jump out of here. We will knock you down and you're going to fall on the trailer. We'll knock you down. Grab these. And we won't fill the trailer up completely. I just want to do a bit of a test for starters. Just to see if, there we go. Just to see if that grass disappears, because I think I remember, and I might be remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, come on, there we go. I'm pretty sure that that when you put the floors down, it didn't hide the grass. So I want to see if it's going to hide the grass. We're also going to have to drive. We really need to drive around and see where we can find. Oh, there we go. See where we can actually find some animals to kill off. Is what I was trying to say. I've been getting very distracted lately, haven't I? Like in the middle of sentences and stuff. I think I'm overtired. I think I've been doing too much work. And then I had all of the Farmers Dynasty stuff to do, and all of the Next Fest stuff to do as well that I'm trying to get done. So and it's kind of it's tiring me out, as well as the fact that my back that has so many problems is really bad at the moment as well. So, which I don't like. Right. Let's just jump out of there, grab one of those. Not too bad fuel efficiency wise, but so we needed 6 planks. Each one of these logs gives us 2 planks. So we're going to need to chop off 3 logs. It is very slow, isn't it? No wonder I was doing it off of camera. But again, like I try and explain, some people think I go way too slow in these games, but you know, this is what the game's about. I know everybody wants to get to the really exciting bits, but you know, let's see if this will get rid of that. Better grab another one of those, slot it in there. Grab those, and we will put those in there. Ah, it does. All right, I'm pretty sure that it never used to. So I'm pretty happy about that. That's going to be our little spot. Throw you in there. Put you in there. And then once we've done this load, we'll go and see if we can find ourselves a few animals to try and hunt and perhaps make a little bit of money. So you can put all of your drying racks and all that type of stuff. You can put all of that stuff inside your house as well. And there is some shelving inside the house too. So. Come on. So we probably want to buy the mower as well, so that we can actually start getting rid of some of the grass out the front of here. Still don't know. I mean, we're eventually going to have to pull that down once we work out exactly what we're going to do with all of this stuff. But okay, so we'll throw the rest of those in there and those in there. Beautiful. Get you on there. And we've got one more to go. I might have to drive a bit further out from the to the edge of the ranch as well, just to see if get you, just to see if there's some animals out there, and maybe grab like logs further out there as well. So grab you and we'll throw you in there. Lovely. And we will go for a little bit of a cruise, shall we? So it's going to be good. And I like the fact that you can actually set up what you want to do Like if we wanted to set up our other buildings, so we're going to need a building for our, like a lean-to put our tractors in. We're going to need all of that type of stuff. Now, if we wanted to set those up and lay the whole thing out first, we could do that. So, don't know where the edge of our farm goes to, but let's see if we can see some wild animals around here anywhere. Ooh, what's down here? Oh, there's a little bit of water down here and what looks like, well, it kind of looks like an old mine, doesn't it? We probably shouldn't be going out here in the Brady Bunch station wagon, but it's pretty cool though. Can't see any wild animals around though. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Very annoying, in fact. Considering they were a good one for making money as well. Okay, let's throw these in here. Might as well grab some of these while we're out here. Rather than cutting everything down near the ranch, we're probably better off running out here and doing them as well. Where'd the other one go? It rolled over to here, didn't it? Right. There we go. So we'll get another trailer load of this. And I think I can't remember how much the mower was worth. Wish we had a catalogue. There we go. Thank you. And you. Throw you in there. We'll get you there like that. Beautiful. And this is what the first bit of Ranch Sim is always about. Cutting logs. Cutting down trees and making logs. And this is where the multiplayer aspect, the co-op aspect of it comes in really well, because you can have somebody out here cutting trees down, somebody else loading logs and sending them down to the farm and then or to the ranch, and then other people and then somebody down there processing them into planks. So there is another one laying down there. We'll grab you. And you can imagine how many trees we're actually going to have to cut down to do our building that we're building at the moment, which is going to be our workshop. So we're going to move our workshop stuff into there. We'll probably put a little cheese making area out the back perhaps as well, which would be pretty cool. And that way we can do like a lot of our production in there as well as our workshop stuff. So that's the plan anyway. Do cheese up the back, workshop stuff up the front. So we'll probably put a separating wall in there with a door and everything as well. Now I don't think trees regrow, so I don't believe they do anyway. There we go, we'll move you up. Right, lovely. Grab the rest of these, throw those on. It's forgotten my angle now. There we go, lovely. Get you up on top of there, and I don't mind the stacking in this. It's actually quite satisfying. And you can get it perfect if you want to, if you're one of those people. So let's just do one more tree before we head back, shall we? There we go. And right. I think there's a limit to how high you can actually stack this as well. So I believe there is. And I'm going from memory because it was quite a long time since I played Ranch Sims, so I think that's pretty well it, guys. Okay. Did not find any animals out here at all, unfortunately. We can see our old windmills sitting up there, which is a good indication of where we live. Like, really good navigation point. Oh yeah, getting a little bit of air in the Brady Bunch station wagon. And once all these, and then we're going to have to work out where we're going to put our, where we're actually going to put our crops. Probably pretty close to the house for our crops, I think. Animals, again, probably pretty close to the house for that as well. But there you go. That's all pretty cool. I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope that you have enjoyed this. We've got so much stuff to do in here. I'm going to cut up some more planks and stuff like that and get all of those organised before the next episode. But thank you everybody for watching. Take care, be safe, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.